Alright. So let's see where we are here. Alright. Go to my channel. Make sure the stream is going. It is. Alright. And that's right, we got this field done. Okay, so, alright. I think tonight what we are going to do, primarily, is buy field 3 and buy field 8. Maybe 2 also. We'll get a good chunk of land. We've got 1. We don't have 20. We got 4, 7, and 6 all planted. 4 is fertilized for the most part. I've got to go through and fertilize 21, 6, 7. And what I'm going to do is convert field 8 into a grass field. That'll be a real big grass field. Oh, William, how we doing, buddy? Thanks for joining. Strategizing, buddy. So we'll buy 3, we'll buy 8, we'll turn 8 into a grass field. We'll get a whole bunch of grass all set up. I should have some more. I didn't get any fertilizer spreaders. I should have looked while I was out and about today. Got the air seeder. Still got these 2. Which one is it? None of them. Okay, I must have sold it last night. Yeah, I should. I don't know where the air tank is. I wonder if I should have pulled that out, maybe. Or maybe it's somewhere else. We're gonna do the lime. There's the air seeder, 14 meter. Alright, hopefully it works tonight. We do have a big mower. I don't know. I don't want to use it, but it might be a little bit too much for the Moco windrower. Like I said, just strategizing right now. Thank you, Andy. Jacob Taylor. I normally get all my mods from Mod Hoster, FS-UK, Giants, and or American Eagle Modding. Primarily, that's the sources where I normally get mine. There are some off-brand ones that I won't get into just because I really can't explain them off the top of my head. But I go through a couple of them a night and just make sure nothing new has popped up, and I give quite a few of them a try, you know, even if they're not a great picture or whatnot and they don't have stars, but I think there might be a possibility that it's a halfway decent mod. So we'll just cheat a little bit here and get the air seeder over and the lime spreader. We'll get them all delivered. Okay. What I'm gonna do. Alright. So we'll pop over here to this guy. How we doing, Josh? Thanks for joining, buddy. Chad, how we doing, buddy? Andrew, what is my primary job, Rubber? I work for the state highway department. DOT. Hello. Keep it going. Alright, so we're gonna switch off to the, yep. I'm gonna take that guy back off. Come over here. I don't have a favorite mod. All the mods that I play with are all solid mods in my eyes. What's up, Richard? How we doing, buddy? No, I can't do a video on all my mods, buddy. My computer would totally just crap out, man. No way possible for this computer to support that. Actually, I've tested that theory, and I've had 40 mods out of probably the 200 on the map that we were playing, or we're going to be playing down the road with Landy and Hamster and Daz and all them guys, and just wanted to test that map to see how optimized it was. And after I bought so many mods, even of the same tractor and whatnot, the game just started lagging bad. So yeah, it's not realistic, not possible. Who the heck would leave this guy out here like that? I sure as heck don't remember it. Yeah, that's right, Hamster. I would literally have to buy 10 at a time and sell them after I frickin' walked around them. That would probably be a 6-hour video. As much as I enjoy Farm Sim, I don't enjoy it that much. Yeah, I've got a lot of mods that I don't actually use, but in order for me to play with Landy and all them, I have to have them. So, yeah, that's pretty much the reasoning behind having that many. Primarily, maybe I play with 50. Yeah, I probably got 50 mods out right now, honestly, that I'm playing with. leave this guy out. That is a oxbow merger. What that does, that takes spread material such as grass, hay, straw, I mean, whatever it is you're using, silage, feed, whatever you're spreading in real life or in game, and it basically takes the width of the merger and it puts it all to one side. It's almost like a big hay rake, but it only puts it to one side instead of putting it in 2 or 4 or 6 piles. I have an entrance anywhere around here? Now, normally I would disc this all up, cultivate it and whatnot, but seeing how we're doing a no-till, just seeding grass, I'm gonna leave it. And then down the road, if I ever want to turn this into a field of some sort, I can do that too. Yes, I live in the U.S. What's up, Landy kid? Show you this tractor that I was talking about that I posted a link to, buddy. This right here, Mr. Landy, is the 7310R, like I was talking about. You can't see much of it because it is filthy. This is the interior, the end cab. You can see the display piece there. You can see that gauge up there that normally you use for a baler or what. You got your IC controls. You got your lift arms here. Down here, I think this changes it. Yeah, something else. Changed it to something else, but apparently that doesn't work. Huh, that's kind of weird. Okay, that's better. Then you got your hood. And then, if you hit the G button back to the tractor, push Y, you can see your implement. So whatever you're backing up to, basically. And then you've got all your lights and doodads and funky stuff like that. So it's pretty basic IC, but pretty much. And of course I hired Harold a little bit too soon. Forgetting what implement I had on the back of this thing. Still gonna miss a little bit there. That's all right. We can dress that up at the end. So we'll let him go. Where are we? Boom, 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 boom. Bring this guy down. Gonna bring this guy down and try to plant that field, get that all dressed up. And I don't think I started that articulator with a disc in, but maybe. I don't remember now. As soon as we get down there, I'll be able to tell you. Oh, Jacob. Yeah, Landy's stuck up like that. He doesn't talk to too many people. How we doing, Christopher? Thanks for joining, buddy. I'm up in the northeast, buddy. I think we're going to have the same problem with this air seeder as we did last night. I don't know why. Don't really know what causes it. Unless it's the fact that it's not been fertilized. Or I don't have fertilizer in it. That may be it. So what I can do is buy one of them stinking trailers with the fertilizer in it. Bring it down, and we'll try to make that work. I don't know. For some reason, these guys had broke on me. They used to work just fine. Now they don't want to work. I think this is like the third or fourth time I've had to actually go out and get Oh, that's right. Frickin' Landy did tell me this truck can't hook up to nothing. Okay, well, very good thing. GMC junk. Okay. What else we got? Anything? Oh God, no, definitely not going to that. Not going to that extent. We got Landy in here, but don't think I'm gonna use his truck. They are if you're driving like a little Nancy like I was. That thing's not really all that slow. I was just driving like that while I was talking. Is this thing really not even gonna hook up to that stupid wagon? Really? These little stupid mistakes I'm making here. I think I'm drinking again tonight. Where's my tractors? No. Yeah, this'll work. Oh, frig that, hamster. I'll drive a tractor before I'll drive that Land Rover. Well, if I hit the right button, perhaps it would work. Alright. What do we have to fill this thing with? I don't really know, so I'm gonna cheat once again. It's because I'm not familiar with them white tanks. I know they worked in, with the soil mod on the map. Don't really know how they work now. This trailer really not? Oh, I wonder if it's an automatic fill. It might be. Why aren't you filling? I really having one of them nights tonight, or what? I really don't know what's going on.
Can't figure it out.
No, like all these, I had one good, air seeder, and it worked. Worked just fine. I got the brand new ones in last night, and it would only do so far on this field. And now
You got
these
the console enabled?
will not work, period. Yeah.
Oh, it's full, isn't it? Not.
No, it's only half full because it's an air seeder. You put half,
If you had the console enabled, just make sure you're in the right trigger point. You've got to be in a specific spot
yeah,
for
it says
those.
warning, deleting object seed trigger, before all triggers are removed. Huh.
Oh, these, yeah. Well, you got a crap ton of errors.
Yeah, the Star Hercules, I'm not worried about. That one's just a fertilizer sprayer. Um, Burner seed. Yeah, I'm not worried about them. Warning. UV out of range. I believe that's to do with the GPS. And then the rest is 9560 crap. The alpha. The alpha. So, I hate to do it, but I think I'm going to have to sell that as well, man. That sucks. I really would like a halfway decent air seeder for these things, but don't look like it's going to happen.
I don't know what's up with your mic tonight, but you're getting a heck of a lot of feedback.
You can hear it in my video?
Oh yeah, and in TeamSpeak is real bad. Like buzzing and stuff like that.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Probably not gonna happen, Kyle. Me and Mr. Moose, yeah. We can do some logging together, but we both do pretty much exact opposites with farming. I've got a lot of feedback going on through my mic tonight, huh?
What's your probably your sound sounds or something from where you sort of just.
Well, that's not cool. What I might have to do is just use a stock seeder. As shitty as that sounds.
Get him with all the seeders, dang. Yeah, but that tractor looks good.
What's that? The 950T RT?
Yep.
Yeah, it does. It looks real nice. Don't know if I'm really liking the inside dirty skin of it because it's so brown. I wish they actually left like a windshield wiper streak.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, what? I was on about the overall, the wheeled one.
Oh, the new one that I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was very impressed. You know, it only had frickin' 2 stars. But it was by one reviewer, so I was like, well, I'll give it a shot. You know, why won't I? Why wouldn't I give it a try? And I got it, and I think I played with that the most last night, honestly.
Oh yeah, nice.
Very hard to read chat while you're driving. Still no word from Sirius, huh?
Oh, what?
95 RT.
No, you've got major pack loss on TeamSpeak.
I wonder if it's carrying over to my video.
Shouldn't do.
I hope not.
I killed the sound because I'm in here. Should be okay though.
I will. I'll leave TeamSpeak real quick and come right back in. See if that helps.
Disconnected.
Yeah.
Connected. Channel switched.
All right, I'm back.
Ah, that's better.
Is it?
Mhm.
Good. Oh no, I fubadored my game.
Why?
For some reason, whenever I actually alt-tab at a game, it really screws it up. It's almost like it takes all the everything from the game, and then when you tie it back in, it's so framey and pixelated. And it's only started happening since I've done the whole Windows 7, so I don't know if it's just a if it's a fluke.
Weird.
Or what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it happen last night when I was actually banning somebody. I freaking banned him real quick, and then I came back in, and yeah, the game freaking pooched out on me. Tomorrow probably not, but I've got a lot to do. But you never know. You absolutely never know with me.
Yeah, that's true.
Some nights I have plenty of time, but I'm just so freaking tired that I don't have enough time to, or don't have enough want to even get on the TeamSpeak just to bullcrap with the guys. So all depends how the day goes. And we're getting into snow and ice here at work, so who knows, I might not be around for a little bit.
That's when you need to figure out how you mount some GoPro. Actually.
Yeah, I won't be able to do that this year, I don't think.
Yeah.
Probation type deal.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But doesn't mean I'm not willing to test it. As long as I get my certs and I can go by myself with the plow truck and whatnot and the loader and all that, I don't see why. What it would hurt.
As long as it's hands-free, I don't think there's anything they can do, really.
Yeah. Hands free and away from all the strict, no civilians, you know, around, whatever frig you want to call it. No, I'm not giving away nothing.
Yep. You can mount it on like the passenger side mirror kind of deal up top.
Oh frig, yeah.
Get the handlebar clamp for it, clamp it up there. Hands free, it's outside. They know you can't touch it, can't screw with it.
Yep. Can either do that or, well, it's all dependent. I mean, I might get the night shift for all I know, so really I wouldn't be able to record it all that much and just see the freaking lights, but some people might like
surprised
to.
how well. Be surprised how well those things work at night, actually, especially with the lights.
Yeah.
Videos have done the same thing. You see crystal clear.
Yeah, I am sure. I'll send the snow over there.
No, don't. If we got that type of snow, that would be grounds or hold.
No, I wouldn't doubt it over there. Especially with the plow trucks you guys got.
Yeah. I just can't cope with it. I mean, the kit they have at the airports is better with that type of stuff than the stuff we have for the road.
Yeah.
It's made to move large volumes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this guy all cattywampus over here. I don't know what happened to that. Something tells me it got the old ego jitters though and it started moving around. Look at how filthy this frickin' thing is, man.
What tractor is that one?
The one that you've got, 7,000.
And it's jittering around like that?
I don't know. It wasn't parked this way when I got done with it.
That's weird. Wonder it's because of the hill.
Yep.
Oh, you've got that thing.
What's that thing, bud?
Oh, the thing on the back of it, whatever Reaper calls it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It does pretty good because a lot of them discs and whatnot don't do any of it, actually.
Yeah, it's supposed to go on the back of a set of discs, but apparently that's private. Good for the ones he released.
Yeah.
Would be okay.
That's an awful long train. I don't really care for that stuff too much. Even the air seaters are really long, but they kind of fit the bigger equipment like that, especially when you got these big fields.
Yeah, you almost need them.
Yeah,
That's
that number 1 field is, I mean, that took a half hour, and that was a 22-meter frickin'
Really?
seater. So, that basically tells you right there. I mean, you bring that down to 11 foot, that's an hour worth of seating time. That's, I mean,
Yeah.
nothing in real life, but that's a long stream if you were to do it.
Yeah, that field, if I ever got to the point of buying it, I'd probably split that in half, maybe even 4.
Yeah. I figure.
You know, you're planting grass, right?
I'm planting grass in field 8. I'm going to do grass in field 8 and wheat in field 3. I've got wheat in field 3, 6 and 7, and 20. And I've got soybeans in 1 and 4. So I'm going to have the traditional grass field that's between 7 and 16. I'm going to mow all that, and then I'm going to mow all this, and that should put me right over the top on the grass. That way I don't need to worry about it. And then from all the fields that I'm going to have planted with the wheat, that should give me enough straw to keep up with that also. So
Yeah.
as long as it keeps me up, I've got my yeah, see them arms, they're up right now. Well, everything's up because I hired Harold, but it's alright for right now. Got the service truck out here still. Well, I guess. Why did he stop? This field is like so broken, I just don't understand it. So maybe there was nothing wrong with that the air seeder last night. Because even with stock equipment, they don't want to plant this field.
What field is it?
Or
Field
I
20.
might have to do it by hand, yeah.
You know what it probably is?
No.
There's traffic. There's traffic.
Huh?
There's traffic that goes down that road.
I don't have traffic on.
Huh. Well, if it does that field no issue with cosplay and everything like that?
I could set up course play, I guess. Shouldn't be that hard to do.
That field was the one that was stupidly broke.
Yeah, even the price of it was broke.
Yeah, no, cosplay does that with fine. Planted and halves that thing many times.
What do you do? Just frickin' set it to field 20 and tell them to plant it?
Yep, get the course, tell it where to start, go over to the start point, hit go, no go.
I've
If you
never
want it to
used
do a
it.
headland, in that case do it manually.
Doesn't seem like it's all that hard, but
It's not really to do the simple stuff. I just watch Raven's videos to learn most of it. It amazes me the amount of people that come in here and the first thing they say is give me a shout out. No hi or anything, just give me a shout out.
yeah, you get a lot of them guys.
Yeah, both me and Hamster's timed out the same kid.
What's up, Gaming Bros? Thanks for joining, buddy. So, I guess as soon as I find a tractor, and I'm definitely not going to use that one. I'm not going to use that one. This combine, Landy, as soon as it gets to it, is actually by Lindenberg.
Which one?
It's actually his name is
Oh, the
in
New
the
Holland?
credits. Yep.
Yeah, it says. He's got it uploaded.
Yeah, I didn't know
Get it
that.
on his Facebook.
Absolutely gorgeous combine.
Yeah, it's just an edit of the stock.
Well, it looks completely different to me. I mean, just the lights and all the features on top of the mirrors and underneath, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's just a stock one redone. The wheels are different, that is for sure. Because obviously it has proper doors. And he's widened the back end.
Yeah, you actually have to buy the duals for it.
Yep.
And then the tracked version looks amazing as well.
The tank's way different too.
And you can pop off these covers. Yeah, the grain tank is different. You're right. But I figured that would suit this barn pretty good.
Yes, it does.
Now what I gotta find is another tractor. Don't want to use them. I guess I could use that 7010. Which is a really, yeah. This is the only mod that I'm really pivoting on. I really don't care for it, but I do it the same respects. It does have the duals, but of course the duals look like crap. But it does get really dirty. So dirty that it actually makes it look halfway decent. But it is, this is the one that I wanted to take the 6810's interior and put it over here, because they're exactly the same interior wise.
Yep.
And then it wouldn't look all that bad with the headlight bezel fixed and the interior of it, which the interior doesn't look horrible, but it looks old, which I guess isn't all
Yeah, it does
that
look
bad.
old,
But
it is probably old.
No, this is one of the newer ones. This is the one that you can. Well, this is brand new. You can take the side panels off and all that.
Well, it's just a redo of that one that was around in 13.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that explains a lot right there.
I can't remember the guy's name that did it, but it's one of these models where the size where you can buy the models for stupid amounts of money.
Oh, this is one of them?
Uh-huh.
Really?
That's why the panels are so detailed. The engine bay.
And they really couldn't get it any better than that, man. That really sucks.
If it's the same one I'm thinking it is, I'm pretty sure it is.
Because, I mean, this is, in real life, this is a beautiful tractor.
Yeah.
And really, probably everything that they did to it screwed it up. Because they even screwed up the frickin' duals on it. Any word on your steering wheel, bud?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No, I kind of wish I never mentioned anything about it on the stream, because all you hear now is anything about your steering wheel.
Not even when you're talking to a guy that frickin' talks to you every day, just about. Had a guy claiming that he had one already.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're out in the UK. They don't come out in North America until 9th November.
No kidding.
Yep.
Alright, got the cruise set. I know I'm missing quite a bit on the left side, but that's alright. Yeah, I wasn't struggling. I was off on my pedal. I was trying to get the cruise control right. I really don't think the 7810 would have a problem pulling this guy, but yeah, maybe. Missed a little bit there. That's alright though. Frigate. Probably should be using the GPS. But what's the fun in that?
Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, buddy. kind of hate to use the GPS, but this thing is kind of hard to keep straight. Walks all over the place. Whoa, here I'm reading the chat. That's just how far you can go off, I guess. Oh well. Yeah, if you guys are interested in the old Fishing Planet, I might be able to do a Fishing Planet stream here. Not tonight, but someday. Might be able to get into it. Oh, here we go again, frickin'. All over the place. Spin tires. Woo, there's a game that I wouldn't mind playing too. We'll do that during the week though. That's what I'll end up doing during the week. I'll probably do another farm sim, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday night, maybe. We'll see. But Fishing Planet definitely will happen.
Ah, I'm back again.
Or Fishing Planet. Spin tires. We'll definitely get into that. Just kind of hoping there'll be some mods by the time we get back into that game.
I've not checked on Spin Tire's site, but that doesn't matter because you can't use them. They're on there because you can't do the multiplayer. You've got to come from the hub and or the workshop, and they haven't done the workshop yet.
No, they got the workshop up and going. Well, Banky was on it there the other night.
Yeah, not fully though. There's only the vehicles that were in there from the release of the game.
That's what I mean.
When they redid it.
They got
But it's
the
not,
mod
people can't
section
upload
up.
to it yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they can put
People
their
can't
own,
upload
but
to it
people can't. Okay.
Yeah, yet. It still needs to be all finalised and set up properly.
Mm.
There is a lot of mods ready to be uploaded onto there, trust me.
Oh, good. Should we mention about the other game?
What of again, the farm one?
Mm-hmm.
Most people, if they're staying from my stream, that's some names I recognise, not a lot. They may know, may or may not know. Surprised you didn't mention it right off the beginning.
No, I didn't want to depress myself for the rest of the night.
So you want to depress yourself now?
Yeah, it's a conversation. Besides talking about frickin' snow.
Who's going to pay the bills, as I just saw someone say?
Hamster. Oh, no.
Was it hamster this
That was epic. Yeah, cattle and
That was
crops. Way to spill the beans, hamster. Way to spill them.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, if most of these guys are from my stream, they would know about it.
If you guys haven't
Hey, was
heard,
someone
that
able to
looks
do it?
frickin'... Looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm really excited to see where they're going to go with that. After I heard Agricultural Simulator pretty much was no more, and they figured they would make a game for 6-year-olds in its place, I knew something had to come of it. I figured something to do with logging would also come with it, or come about after Farm Sim kind of dabbled in it, but...
Yeah, I showed FDR that cattle and crops last night.
Mm-hmm. What do you have to say about it?
He squeaked like a little schoolgirl and said, "Are they doing logging?"
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was going to say, I haven't seen him do any farming.
He's big into the logging, I'm big into the agriculture. Two complete opposite people, but he's a good
Yeah,
guy, so
I'm
I like
frickin'...
talking to him.
really big into the agricultural and the logging, but I think they should be two
Yeah.
different games.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I believe they should be too.
But I'm really happy they brought it in just because you can dabble with it in here, and it is actually good fun.
It would have been nice if it was like maybe a DLC later down the line, so they could have focused and got it cleaned out and cleaned up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like Gold Edition DLC for it, because that would have been one heck of a DLC.
Yes, it would have.
I
Especially
would
now
give it
that
a
it's
review. I
working.
didn't like it, but yeah,
Because
well,
back in the
it's
day when
still
it
got
first
its
came out,
issues.
it wasn't. Yeah, but I mean, it is fully playable now.
And you know what? The thing that shocks me is how many DLCs around Login have they put out
None.
in this
not
game?
one.
Because this is their debut for Login.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of shocking. You would have thought they would have done at least split it in half.
Especially the
Unless they
following
got some
on the
cast
login.
plans, but yeah, Login's huge. There's a lot of login crews out there, virtual login crews now.
Yeah, Hamster, if you're on, bud, put the link to that cattle and crops game in the description. That way, these guys, if they want to check it out, can hop over there and check it out real quick. It's definitely worth the gander, guys. It looks like a pretty similar game to this, but in more of a yeah, I'm only going from the video because I didn't get to read anything about it besides the 6 points they had. But yeah, just the freaking fact that the trees and the crops and everything move, they have life to them. That is huge. That is an awesome difference, man.
See, that doesn't, because in Farm Sim they do a little bit.
They do?
Yeah, if you look carefully at your full-grown crop when you get there,
Yeah.
you look and they'll move slightly. But it's the aspect of you've got to manage your ground, your crop, stuff like that. Weather affects it.
Mm-hmm.
And they were also saying about managing your workers.
Yes.
So that sounds interesting too. I don't think it's going to be like Harold the Hired Helper. They may actually
Yeah, well,
be able
what
to
I'm
have
thinking,
full-on jobs.
and I may be wrong, but if you remember Agricultural Simulator,
Yeah.
you hired him to do a specific task. I'm hoping they're not doing it like that. I'm really hoping they're not doing it. The fact that they've already introduced the fact that multiplayer is going to be a thing, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
What else? The fact, if you watch the video on it, like I was saying about the trees, the plants moving, the weather effects, the ground being wet, all that's amazing. That's blowing me away. Now, what they do with the ground and the landscape, making you be able to make furrows, and not agricultural type furrows, real furrows. You know, where the ground kind of deforms as you drive over it, and especially after time. But what I picked up big, and probably most of all in the video, was how the chaff went into the trailer, how the stalks went into the header, and the fact that all the stalks weren't uniform. They were different. You had some short ones, you had some long ones. That's all stuff that's missing from this game. You know, I mean, especially if you have a wet spot, it's going to deform the crop. It's not going to be all uniform like Farm Sim. And that was kind of what I had told Landy earlier, you know, after seeing that and watching, you know, just what people are at on alpha stage of that cattle and crops. It really kind of discouraged me to even want to play Farm Sim tonight. I wanted to read more about it, see if there was any more videos on it, see if, you know, there was leaked information by any means. But instead I came on here and kind of griped away at this game, more or less. But either way, it looks like Farm Sim's going to have their hands full. And I think that's one of the best things about this whole ordeal with cattle and crops. seems like the developers really have picked up on farm sims. Um, Basically what they lack, and kind of what I've been talking to Landy and all you guys about for so many years now, on what we're missing and how this almost feels like an arcade game after a little bit. Judd, I think you're going a little bit over the top there.
Yeah, just a little. It's such an early day for the game. It's pre-alpha, meaning it's basically they've just about got a working copy of it.
Yes, that's really you got to think about what you're asking there. I mean, I'm asking for real physics with plants and ground. When you go into real physics of vehicles, that's a whole different ballpark. Because then you got to take everything into effect. You know, weather, windshield wipers, lights. You're getting into a whole bunch of stuff that I don't really think we're ready or needing at the moment.
General wear and tear, all that good stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, tire wear, I couldn't even imagine. But,
Exactly.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't not want to see all that, but give it time. We need a good base. Farm Sim was a mock of farming in all reality. They've got a really good arcade version, like I was telling Landy. It's almost like just from that little beta clip that they had, the minute and a half, whatever the heck it was. It almost looks like, in layman's terms, Battlefield versus Call of Duty. Battlefield was a lot more visually beautiful, a lot more team based. And what I mean by team based is, I don't know, it's really hard. Call of Duty is shoot 'em up, and that's what you get. No visual, no really great visuals, no anything. They focused on doing the job, or doing a job, and that was really it. Well, it's when they expand their horizons a little bit and go out of the comfort zone and start dabbling with the plants' life, and the water, and maybe snow, for all we know. Mud seasons could be awesome. Because you don't get any of that in Farm Sim unless you mod it, and then the mod is just garbage.
Yeah, it is.
But there's a lot of things you can do in wintertime, especially like how I'm trying to play Manchester right now, because really we're in the spring of the year. If I was being honest, we are in the spring of the year. The winter has just gone away. We're getting all the fields planted, everything taken care of, and then in the summertime you let frickin' nature do its thing. Take care of your milking, get all the equipment ready for the harvest, and pretty much play that game. And then fall, it's the big harvest, But wintertime, you do the same thing with the maintenance. Get everything ready, get all your seed in, use up what's left of your feed, and then go back through it. With Farm Sim, it's almost like I was talking to Landy. I've been wanting to get a bulk amount of fields done, with bulk amount of grass, bulk amount of straw, chaff, whatever I'm harvesting, such as the soy beets. Holy crap, I think it's sugar beets. Soybeans. I've got bulk crop of soybeans. I'm going to take that in, and I'm going to keep it until I need money. When I need money, I'm going to go out and sell what I've got for soybeans. And as I need money, that's what I'll end up doing. But that's kind of the way I wanted to play this. But I'm making really my own seasons in game, even though they're not there in all reality. Instead of doing one field, harvesting it, doing that field again, harvesting it, doing that field again, you know what I'm saying? That just gets too repetitive. And that's basically the way I've played for the past, I don't know, however long we've been playing, Landy. Since '09, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
and just need a change. So I figured I'd try it this way. It might be a little bit boring for y'all. Looks like we got a little traffic jam here. Oh yeah. Take the nose off. Yep. There we go. No, that's what I'm talking about, hamster. That would be awesome.
Yeah, as long as you could go along and kind of repair them and patch them.
That's the other thing. That is the other thing that I don't ever think that any developer is ever gonna get. Is the fact that roads deteriorate, fields deteriorate, and you gotta maintain things. And that is what everybody lacks. As easy and complex as it is, it's just like your driveway. If your driveway is not asphalt and it's dirt, mud, whatever, crushed stone, there's maintenance to it. Now, what do you think happens when you drive over it 20 times a day with a tractor? You know,
Yeah, exactly.
things deteriorate. Well, that's one of them taken for granted things. It's just like in Farm Sim. Now we got tire traces. Well, that's cool. It was cool for the first couple months, and you know, it's still pretty cool on Manchester because the grass deforms and lays down and all that, but after you kind of see what other people are throwing into the mix and breaking the glass ceiling on the game, that's kind of where I'm at now. And I am very interested to see what 2016 brings.
17.
2016, the cattle and cars or cattle and crops are
Oh,
coming out,
colour
right?
crops. Yeah.
I really
I thought you
think.
meant FS 16.
I don't know. I think if cattle and crops keeps going the way they're going, I wonder if Farm Sim will be pushed back.
Age of the Dodo. I don't see him being pushed, but I can see the competition.
That's what I
they
mean.
need. They've got the market right now.
Well, yeah, there ain't nothing out there anymore.
That's what I mean. They've got the market.
Yeah. There's absolutely
And Trucker will
nothing
notice
out.
something I did exactly the same time, pretty much. John Deere steering wheel's upside down.
What does it say? But let it do that when you have the lowest graphics. Oh yeah, yeah, in this thing it is. But that's realistic too.
What's that?
The fact that the steering wheel's upside down. Frickin' Mack trucks at work, steering wheels are cocked sideways. A lot of the trucks are.
That's probably because when they've been
Service.
tracking's been done on them, the
Yeah.
steering's all been leveled out.
Yeah. Drag links replaced. They don't care. They don't take care of it much. But it's real. It happens in the real world. They're all reliable when they're brand new, buddy. That's about where the reliability ends, though.
No, I'm not playing FS, I'm playing Fishing Planet. Had my fill of Farm Sim for today. And I just broke my leg.
Epic Batman, I'm not quite understanding your comment there. Why doesn't put John Deere in the game? Is it why doesn't
Yeah,
Giants put it in the game, or what? I don't think I'm
guessing
reading it
that's what
quite
you meant.
correct.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I couldn't compute that one. I'm still wants to know if it's okay for him to jump down.
Yeah, I don't care.
User was moved to your channel.
How's that for an answer?
Hello.
Yeah, I had every intention of coming back up, but
Hmm.
I didn't. I had every intention of moving back up, but I didn't make it that far.
Oh, moving out of this channel.
Yeah. I got comfy and the fish started to bite.
So you really have a 45-minute fight now?
Dude, some of the fights on some of these bigger fish are brutal.
I sat there for about an hour the other day, didn't I?
Did you? I don't know.
That's a little
Yeah,
ridiculous.
half of your stream.
Well, it depends on the gear you got on. If you got heavier gear, it's going to be shorter.
I
Yeah.
had the basics, though, didn't I?
The thing is on that one, Epic Batman, is licensing. John Deere would probably want an arm and a leg for their licensing for that. Well, yeah, John Deere would, sorry. I think it's the Johns, but yeah. That's why.
And you said cattle and crops actually have John Deere licensing?
Yes, the video I saw that one made, it's a fairly reputable YouTuber, got 90,000 subscribers, had a few other brands listed. John Deere was one of them, Case is one of them, Rhino or whatever the big trailer is in Farm Sim is in there.
Now, was
And
it
if
just a
also-
screenshot type of video, or was it physically them driving the tractors?
It wasn't gameplay footage, it was info from the developers, I guess.
So I'll have to check that out after I get done streaming as well.
You know, if John Deere have put their name to a game, they've only really put their name to games that I'm aware of that they've made
Oh
themselves.
shoot, that's bad.
Like John Deere Driving Green, John Deere North American Farmer, some of their older stuff, it's all games that they've had made. So it'll be interesting.
I was watching the frickin' chat and got my planter stuck
Yeah,
on
I
the
see
stupid
that.
fence. That's what you get for reading. I never did like it.
So much for the Banky coming up.
Really?
Oh, they probably would earn a profit. Just, is Giants big enough? And they're still, as far as what I understand, when they were developing 17, 15, they had a very small development team.
I think it was 10 people, weren't it?
Anywhere between 10 to 5 people. That's kind of scary, and that's probably why they've got so many bugs. Giants themselves, Giants Software, they don't really produce any other game than Bamson. I think now.
Thank God.
Yeah. They had that ski resort one at one point. all the older farm sims. They had a couple, but I think they're just developing one now.
That's all they want to stick with.
Everything seems to disappear.
Yeah, they need to settle down and freaking get one game right, or actually spend some time in it.
They need to put the profit of what they've earned into the game, and they're not. Quite clearly, otherwise they'd have a bigger team than what they do. Look at, I always bring it up, but SCS, Euro Truck. They had one game that took off, they made another game, and now they're making American trucks and it's going to take off. And look at the size of their team now. That's how it works, and that's how they've done it.
No joke, but some of Giant's support team are developers as well, and the PR team.
You'll probably find that with SCS as well.
Yeah.
I think half of their development team is support, the other half is the PR team as well. And I've seen that for myself, because I've spoken to the support team before. As you know, Randy.
Yeah, one of the comments in the chat there probably pretty much nailed on the head there. Most of the companies that got in there are to do with one major company. Well, not just one, but one company that's got a lot of brands under its name.
The thing that I really don't understand is a game like Arma. Going out and being able to use Remington, Colt, Smith & Wesson, all these frickin' big gun companies, and the size of the team that started in the beginning making the Arma series, and then we have this much of an issue with simple farming. Everybody understands farming. Everybody seen farming at one time or another. And they have this big of a problem with it. When you went back to Arma in the beginning days, the game is just as good, if not better, now than it ever has, because they expanded. But even back in the older days of Arma, they brought out these DLCs, and I mean, now they're bringing out frickin' vehicles. It just, they're ever growing.
Yeah.
You know, Arma's just one example, but it's a developer that supports the title. It's a developer that is there for the consumer. You know, I mean, Giants, from what I've seen just with their DLCs, I mean, actually I bought one DLC because I really thought I'd play with it. JCB Pack. That is the first DLC that I actually played with multiple times for farming sim, any of the series, which is really kind of fun.
You got the titanium pack though.
I did, and I didn't like it.
13. Alright.
Yep, did not play with it. You know, Winchester, not Winchester. What is it? Frickin', I can't even say that name. Westbridge. I didn't even play that sticking map on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just never cared for it. I never liked the tractor trailer. I never liked really anything that they came out with titanium. I mean, except for a case. But even then, you know, the mods were better than the frickin' tractors that came out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like what I'm playing with right now. The only one thing that I have in the game that is stock is the Cedar, and that's only because my mods aren't working for the Cedar right now.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny, you know, even the map is all player generated, and in all reality, they basically, all they would have to do is make the physics, and Giants would have really nothing to do with my gameplay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Giants engine.
That's what I mean. If people actually made their own engine, there you go.
Yep.
One of
Makes sense.
Giant's problems there, they don't redo their engine each time they do a different version.
That's what makes this game so arcadey.
Yeah.
It has gotten a lot better in some
They basically
aspects.
just upgrade it.
Huh?
They basically upgrade it. 'Cause it's the engine from the first ever Sim.
Well, it's their own custom engine. That's all you know. Other than going to Havoc or another game engine.
I'd like to see it
And
on
that's just-
Crisis.
Years of coding right there to move to a different platform.
Crisis engine would be amazing.
Be interesting to find out what engine that Cattle and Crops will be using.
Yeah, probably their own, kind of like, who was Agricultural Sim the other using?
Not sure.
I'm not sure either. I thought was it Dundee?
I have no idea.
I forgot. I remember what it looks like, but I don't remember the name of it. Okay. This will give me a second to actually read the freaking comments because I haven't been doing that. Yes, it is one company. You're very right. Architect. Case in New Holland.
And then the rest of this stuff's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and John Deere really shouldn't be the most thought after brand. I mean, yes, it is. It is basically the McDonald's of freaking fast food or of farming. Everybody knows that green paint. But there's a lot of different brands out there, boys and girls. And they do have some in it. I mean, Dutes, Case, New Holland. Who the frig else do they have for tractors?
Lambo.
Yeah, the one Lamborghini track. I don't really understand that. The rest of them are freaking foreign.
Same or whatever.
You know, they've got a lot, like Massey Ferguson. Go after them. Go after Allison Chalmers. Why do you just need... Oh, they probably do have Allison Chalmers, actually, because Dutes Farr, I believe, had bought out Alice. But either way, I mean, with them
Is it
older
Deuce
ones...
or Case?
No, I don't believe Case has anything to do
No, it's
with
Case that got Stinger or whatever the
them. Yeah,
green tractors used to be.
making sure everything's in its happy home here. Alright, yeah, pretty much everything is golden, so we'll fast time here. If I can remember how to do that.
Did you message me, Hamster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it's about Recon's Packet Loss, he knows.
Oh, it is Packet Lost
Okay.
still.
Yeah, for you. It's because you're streaming. What's your bitrate set up for the stream?
I don't know.
Probably way too high as usual.
Yeah, it could very well be because I haven't changed it since the Windows 10.
3,500 and you should be all set. But yeah, I looked, you were up in like the 50 to 40 FPS. Packet Loss on here. You gotta be almost killing your upload. That's why TeamSpeak's so crappy right now for you.
Am I breathing into the mic?
Didn't sound like it. Kind of laughed at the comment where I saw it earlier.
Yeah. I mean, if I am,
You
I
get
don't
your
mean
buzzing,
to. I
Max.
am alive and breathing. And if you hear that, that's just me rubbing up against my frickin' steering wheel. New Holland as well, industry. Ford tractors, yeah, they're obsolete now, but they're back with Allison Chambers.
Yes and no. There's a lot of farms over here that still have the Fords going
Yeah, but they're
big and
obsolete.
strong.
Ford doesn't
Exactly.
make tractors anymore. It's New Holland, but
Yeah. It's a shame. Shame they don't, because they probably make some decent tractors.
yeah. How we doing, our gamer? Thanks for joining, buddy. Why does that thing keep unfolding? I just don't understand that. Oxbow merger. Go out here.
Oh, the new version of that keeps on unfolding.
That's what I'm talking about. It's almost
Yeah,
like he
that's why I
broke
just
it
think you say that's-
intentionally. So I never had issues with that before. I didn't even read the change log on it though, so that's probably my fault. Alright, where are we headed now? We've got to go over and plant wheat. Alright, we got to plant wheat in 3. Before we do that, it looks like we're going to have to tear something off of it. Yeah, for sure. Yep, I haven't got this guy out tonight, so why is not? How we doing, Robert? Thanks for joining, buddy. There's a tractor over there. Yeah, we're not really talking about the same thing in our epic. This disc isn't as big as I thought it was.
That's Reaper's one, isn't it?
Yeah. But I've got the 18 and the 26.
Yeah.
This is a pretty good sized field too. A lot of good sized fields on Manchester.
Every field's a freaking good size.
Yeah. Right. Back over here. Lower the discs. And we'll do the headland pass. Let Harold go. And I'll start the seating process. And then I think I'm going to end the old stream, guys. We've got the clocks back an hour now. And I'm starting to feel it a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my normal 10 o'clock is going to be about 9 o'clock now, so probably have to go do some research. That way I can discuss it a little bit more with you guys in the next stream. I'm really excited for it. If y'all didn't notice. How we doing, Heath? Thanks for joining, buddy. Good to have you. Oh, we're missing quite a bit there. That's all right. Because my eyes shut for half the strip there. Giants really has a lot more to get done than the brand of truck they have in game in my eyes, buddy. Granted, it would be another check mark off what they need, but yeah, I don't know. Ford trucks, Chevy trucks, Toyotas, GMCs, Mitsubishi, frickin' Honda, Dodge, whatever. It really doesn't mean much to a lot of people in the game. They've got a Dodge wannabe in the game. They've made Dodge emblems for it. The mods are out there, really, for that aspect of the game, you know. And the only reason why I would really like to see John Deere in the game is to see what kind of quality they can bring to the table. Pretty sure that regardless if Giants put John Deere in the game, I probably still wouldn't use them after a little while. They may have a different variety of, say, tools. They may have some two-wheel drive tractors. That would be pretty cool. That would be something new. What else? What else? Balers are pretty much all the same in this game. I don't do the brand loyal balers. There's John Deere balers out there that work just as good as any other baler. It's not like they break down or maintenance costs and all that. It doesn't, that really isn't what it's about. I use mods that work good. If it's a vent and it's freaking works really good, put it in the game. Same thing with claws, case, whatever. Yeah, and it just seems like more quality is taken on the John Deere mods. That's why I pretty much have John Deere mods in. They push the envelope a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much what I think about it. Do you like Gold Edition? No. No, I don't. How was my weekend? Excellent, buddy. How was yours? Good to see you.
The question is, how much do your weekend do you remember?
Enough. Bradley Hicks, have a good one, buddy. Time change is getting to me as well, pal. Epic, I'm not going to have that in my channel. I'm just kidding, buddy. Not a big sports fan. Yeah, Farming Simulator is not really Farming Simulator, Jude. I understand.
It's Farming Arcade.
It's Farming Arcade, and really, they're more UK. They're not America. It's just like Euro Truck, American Sim. American Truck Sim is not. I don't really see how it's going to be American Truck Sim. Yeah, they have California, but I don't really see them getting out of their comfort zone much. We'll see what happens. A lot really can change, but it'd be kind of like asking me to make a British map. Pretty sure my British map is going to be just like what I see around here, what I'm used to seeing, but maybe some smaller, tighter roads and people drinking tea on the side of the road. That's about it, though. I know you'd love that part.
I don't see that around my town.
I know. It's just a stereotype.
Stereotypical.
I think that's way too British for what we actually are.
Uh-huh.
Well, like Landy said, stereotypical.
Well, if Landy made a map for me, he'd freaking have deers hanging from every tree.
No, there wouldn't be any trees.
Oh, that's true.
Come on now.
Landy don't like
There'd be
trees.
beer cans all over the lawn, everything he thinks
Oh, I
of
like
me.
trees. Dude, I've heard when you've moved around in your previous house.
Oh, well, that was different. Shut up about that. Dennis Dugay. I don't have times, brother. Like I've said a couple times tonight, I stream when I can, when I get the time. I might have a stream lined up for tomorrow, and the wife might come home and need me to take the son for a little bit as she goes out and does something, and there goes my streaming time. So I live stream whenever I get the time or can make the time. So I know that's not convenient for everybody, but at least they go up on YouTube. Everybody can watch them there, even if they missed it and whatnot. So that's kind of what I really enjoy about this YouTube live streaming. that now. Set should be set. I think. Nope. 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 There it is. I think this guy should be all set. I think he can play over furrows. Yeah, that'll work. Sweet. Alright. What else have we got to do? We got all the grass up over here. Yeah, for the most part, that's all cleaned up. Manure. See how big our manure pile's gotten. Oh yeah, she's definitely duplicated. Oh, hello manure. Glitchy, glitchy manure. Alright. We got our slurry pits over here. Slurry pits, manure pits. Cows. I don't believe... we could spend $50,000 on cows. Landy, you know beef cow? Does that sell
Nope.
on this map?
What's up?
Beef cow?
Yeah.
You can raise and sell them here?
Mm-hmm.
You can. Are they in the same pen as the regular cows?
Mm-mm. Whole different area. If you pull up your map, top left is, I want to say the beef, but down in the bottom where field 20 is, you got that farm down there.
Yeah.
That's one as well. That's either pigs or beef, where the chickens are. But it's two separate bits, but it's like two separate farms completely.
So all we have here is beef cow?
No, you
Or-
have pigs as well.
All we
You have
have
both.
at
You have pig,
my farm here is heifers?
sheep, and milkers.
Okay.
Down at the field in the bottom right, if you've got your map up, it is chickens and one of the fattening mods, whichever one it is, I don't know.
Yeah, I see the
And
chickens
up the
down
top.
there. Slurry
At the
pit.
top left, it's, again, I don't know which one.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. Alright, so I guess that answers
Right,
that
I'll be back in
question.
a minute. Or two.
Roger.
Or three.
Alright, so I guess we'll just get some beef. Or, my bad, some regulars. Down to 10. We're down to 23 cows. Like I said, I want to get 150 head at least. And we do have some stuff to feed them, but we'll kind of let them go. It's not like they're going to tip over. Yeah, they got bedding in here. Looks like they're eating the floor at least. Huh. So yeah, I guess we'll let them guys go, and we will come back when everything is all done with that field, and I think we'll start cutting some grass fields in the next episode, guys. We'll get a whole bunch of grass knocked down. It'll probably be a whole couple hour special on freaking mowing. Probably just as boring as watching paint dry, but we've got to do it. So after the mowing gets done, we'll take it all in. We've got a special little spot to put it here besides the mixing station there. Put all the grass right in here. We've got our grass, we've got our straw, we've got our chaff, and then our mixed rations. And that is what we will be starting after we get this straw down. But we've got to first have the straw be able to get harvested. So, look at that. And we can start doing more of this too. Alright guys, I'm gonna sign off for the night. Like I said, I'm gonna do some research on the cattle and crops, or whatever the heck it was called. And really hope you all enjoyed. I know it's kind of a shorty tonight, but just due to the time change, it's kind of screwing with me the past 2 nights. So we'll see you in the next one, guys. Really appreciate it.